Hi folks, this is Gino Gang, and this week I'm off to Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is beautiful, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of a setup here. I was driving down the road and in Portland, and I saw this guy that looked somewhat familiar to me, and wouldn't you know it, it's a Nantucketer, Dave Dubuck. Well, that's basically how the show started, and the adventure took off from there. So here you go, my little adventure to Nova Scotia and Dave Dubuck.
You saw me walking down.
I couldn't believe you were just walking. Did you hitchhike?
I took the bus. I called some people up. I might do a new thing. Instead of go to that old farm, because they sold the baby goats and they got rid of the pigs.
Right.
And they're breaking up, so I may go to another farm, a blueberry farm.
Hey, what are you doing? Hawkins, did you find the gold? Oh, Mayday, what do I hear out there?
Well, here we are, folks. We are in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. And first things first, we got to take care of the van.
Look what you built.
Piece of sheet metal.
Yeah, but that's going to suck in more air for me so that my engine doesn't overheat.
Can't beat it.
Why does everybody call you Carney?
Because I made a mistake.
You worked as a Carney?
Well, I was supposed to be a truck driver.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's more to it than just driving the truck.
What happened?
Just wasn't the life for me, that's all.
But you were trying to be a truck driver and then you ended up working as a Carney?
Oh, I was doing both.
Oh, you were doing both.
Well, I wasn't really a carny, I guess. But you ever heard of the Hell Drivers?
No. Who are they?
Well, they do a precision driving stunt team is what they are.
Really?
Yeah.
And so you wanted to do that in the carnival?
Well, no, I didn't. All I wanted to do was drive the truck, but I ended up fixing machinery and fixing this and fixing that and driving the truck, and it wasn't. I wasn't cut out for that. I'm a carpenter. I might as well stay one. No.
So now what are you doing now?
At the moment, I'm not doing anything, but by tomorrow morning I should be back to work. So.
Oh, you will be doing carpentry again?
Yeah.
Is there plenty of work around here?
Oh yes. Right now there's lots.
What is it based on? Why is there so much work?
I think people got over the fear of the 2000 thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because for a couple of years before that, people were hiding their money, I think. I don't know what they were doing with it, but they weren't spending it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are there more people moving to Nova Scotia?
Right
or
now
into
what's
this
happening
area?
is a lot of people are coming back from Ontario. The generation that went away and has spent 20, 25, 30 years in Ontario are now at the point where they're retiring, and they're all coming home. They've had enough of Ontario. They want to come back here. So, one thing about being born here, you never leave it, or it never leaves you.
How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Very good, thank you. This is a beautiful church.
Indeed. Were you interested in a guided tour?
Would you be doing it?
Yeah.
Sure. Would love to hear a little bit about
What does
it.
it cost?
No, there's no charge.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
All right. Well, first a bit of history on the parish. There was first a chapel in this area, built in 1784, and it was there that our parish was founded in 1799. It wasn't too long after our parish was founded that they built a church on this site. The chapel being quite small, they needed a much larger church. That church was built in 1803 to 1808, and unfortunately, fire destroyed that church in March of 1900. And they immediately built this church after that. And they actually had it ready enough to say midnight mass at Christmas of that same year.
So they all teamed up together to rebuild their church?
Yeah.
Are you going to be a priest?
I don't think so.
You know.
Probably not.
So can you explain what you're wearing?
Yeah, this would be the traditional Acadian festive garments. Acadians were people originally from France who came and settled Nova Scotia and part of New Brunswick, and I believe part of Maine as well. The English had also settled here as well and were at war with France, and they felt that the Acadians were a threat to them, and they wouldn't pledge their allegiance to them. They just wanted to mind their own business. They came to be able to freely practice their religion and freedom, just to live a new life. And so since they didn't pledge their allegiance to the English, they decided that they were a threat, and they deported them, some back to France, some all along the coast of the United States, even lower. Some of them did come back and settled this area, especially Pumlico.
So not everybody is from Scotland,
That's right.
because New Nova Scotia means New Scotland, and that was settled up in the north by the Scots.
We're fascinated with the quiet because it's so busy.
We love this quiet.
And I hope you never lose that soft, gentle speaking voice and get loud and obtrusive.
Good luck with your film.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, slow but sure. The old turtle.
What do you mean, the old turtle?
Slow but sure.
What, how do you know? See it.
So why did you leave in August? Why did you leave Nantucket in August?
I think we all know that one.
I do agree. This is really nice, man. This is so quiet here.
And don't get me wrong, I don't think summer people are bad people. It's just that when they start telling me what is my kind doing there, and I was brought up there, I just have to leave. Instead of fight, it's either fight or flight. So I leave.
Yep.
Why argue about it? I was brought up on the island, I have a right to be there, but they don't think so. So I leave. I go to another little sleepy fishing village. Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, is this
Very polite.
nice, huh?
See that? The person waited.
Yes, very nice.
The
Very
way
nice
people do
people.
it up here. It's beautiful. What was the answer?